What is up, nerd and nerdettes of the interwebs? It's your boy Brady here,
And your other boy, Adam.
and we are bringing you another episode of Best of the Best. Today's episode, we are going to be debating Iron Man 3, which I will be debating for, and Adam will be debating for Thor Ragnarok. So, Adam, why don't you explain the rules to this, how we do this thing here?
As usual with this format, we'll be starting with a 30-second opening statement, which then moves into 2 minutes to argue our case, a 1-minute rebuttal, and a 30-second closing statement. And as usual, the movie with the higher seed will be going first, and in that case, this is Thor Ragnarok, so I'll be going first.
All right, Adam, your 30-second opening statement shall start now.
Thor Ragnarok was a legendary movie. It had one of the highest ratings on Rotten Tomatoes. It was comical throughout the whole movie. It had a great storyline, had really good characters, really good acting. Gave a lot to the MCU overall. It was definitely the best of all the Thor movies, which is something that they really needed for an individual movie, and was just a great movie on so many levels. Thank you. And up next, we have Brady's 30-second opening statement for Iron Man 3. Brady, are you ready?
Sure.
All right, then your 30 seconds begins now.
All right, Iron Man 3 is a better movie than Thor Ragnarok because while it is a funny movie, just like Thor, it does not let the humor ruin some of the more dramatic scenes, like how I think everyone realizes that happens in Thor Ragnarok. And it also has a very interesting twist on a beloved character in the Marvel comics. And Thor's villain is Hela, and she's very one-dimensional. All right, Adam, are you ready to take up everyone's time with your 2-minute argument?
I am.
All right, then those 2 minutes shall start now.
Thor Ragnarok, arguably the greatest Thor movies in the whole standalone trilogy, which was a much-needed standalone. It was very humorous and did not take away from any of the storyline or serious parts of the movie. It had more of a lighthearted feel to a superhero, which is what superheroes are supposed to be. They're supposed to be lighthearted. And with all the humor in the movie, it had that feel. We get to see the Hulk in more of a intelligent tone and in a more of an intelligent manner or banner. Puns. Sorry, I had to put that back in there. We get to see Loki and Thor in more of a brotherly friendship in the style that they most likely were before Loki turns evil. We also get to see more of the inner conflict that Loki has, rather than just being a villain who has been cast out by his family and then turns against his family or his adopted family. We can see great acting by Cate Blanchett, and you argue that Hela is a one-dimensional villain, and even if that may be, that the acting from Blanchett made that villain better, which good acting saving a character, I think, only adds to the greatness of the movie. We get to see epic battles. There is an interesting twist at the end with having to bring back a formerly dispatched character at the beginning of the movie to ultimately destroy the main villain of the whole movie. We get introduced to new characters that we can come to know and love, and we get to see the ones that we have known and loved for a while, even though they get killed off at the beginning. And that's about all I got.
Your time is up, Adam.
It is. All right, Brady, are you ready to take away 2 minutes of people's lives that they'll never be able to earn back again in order to argue for Iron Man 3?
Wow, okay. You just took what I said for yours and just upped the ante.
Yeah.
Well, now I feel bad. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, and your 2 minutes begins now.
Iron Man 3 is a better movie than Thor Ragnarok, because Tony comes off very interesting in this movie, unlike he has been in the other two movies. He's much more interesting, I feel, because it's showing him dealing with the events that happened in Avengers and him basically going into space and then falling from the sky, which the PTSD from that event is fun to watch. A lot of people criticize this movie, saying that it shows too much Tony and not enough Iron Man, which I feel that is unfair, because while it is true that that does happen, it's the third standalone movie in the Iron Man franchise, and therefore I think you need to show more of the effect that being Iron Man has on Tony, like you do in Spider-Man 2 or in other, sequels to superhero movies. It also, thank you. Also, there's like 100 Iron Man at the end of the movie, so I think that makes up for it. There's an interesting twist on the character of the Mandarin, which I find fun. I'm not a huge Marvel comic book fan, so I found the twist on the Mandarin fun, as opposed to some people didn't like it. Ben Kingsley's acting was amazing. His ability to be menacing when he needed to, but also come off as a creepy, weird character when he needed to be. His ability to differentiate the two personalities of the same character I found interesting. In Thor, some of the more dramatic moments were taken away by some of the comedy, like the destruction of Asgard, when the Big Rock character decided to make a joke at the end. I feel like that took away from the movie. And Cate Blanchett's acting was very good, but the character of Hela was very one-dimensional. Alright, I'm out of breath saying all that stuff really fast. Alright. Adam, are you ready to give your 1-minute rebuttal?
I am.
Alright then. Your 1 minute. I wanted to make sure we were recording. We are. Alright, your 1 minute shall begin now.
I just want to point out that you said that PTSD was fun in your argument. I'm not sure where you're getting that, but I don't see where that's fun at all. As far as the Mandarin plot twist, I think that disappointed many fans, and in many superhero movies, it can be hard to please fans who are more into the comic books too, who are main comic book fans, but that could have been avoided, I think, by not angering the comic book fans, and that just wasn't a great idea. And the villains, I think, felt more dry in the main villain for Iron Man 3. I felt more dry than Hela. So
You go.
Okay. All right, Brady, now it's your turn for 1 minute to try and redeem yourself. Are you ready?
No, but I'm gonna go ahead and try.
All right. Ooh, man, your breath stinks.
Sorry.
All right, your 1 minute. Your 1 minute begins now.
Alright, yeah, I did accidentally call PTSD fun. That was my bad. Bad choice of words. We have 2 minutes, so I'm trying to get all my thoughts out as fast as I can. PTSD isn't fun, but I thought it was an interesting twist on the Tony character that improved the movie. It wasn't fun, but it was interesting to watch. Yeah. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, the villain in your movie. I'm gonna expand on that more because I really didn't have a lot of time to get there. The character just wanted to destroy stuff, and I find that very bland. Where it's just, oh, I destroy stuff because I want to destroy stuff, and I want to kill people, and I want to create death. I find that very uninteresting, and I felt the character was one-dimensional, and the only thing that saved the character was Cate Blanchett's acting, but I felt like the writing was very poor. Alright, Adam, we're almost done with this one. So, your 30-second closing statement. Are you ready for it?
Yep.
All right, then. It shall begin now.
I just want to point out that you say that Hela is a one-dimensional character because she just wants to destroy stuff and kill people. But you know who also does that? Thanos. So by that logic, you're saying that Infinity War is not going to be a good movie because they're going to have a one-dimensional villain. Aside from that, Thor Ragnarok is a very critically acclaimed movie, even outside of the Marvel fandom and superhero universe. It was funny, it was creative, and it was epic, and it was a good Thor movie. All right, Brady, is your last chance for argument with a closing, and are you ready?
Yep.
All right, your 30 seconds begins right now.
All right. First of all, we haven't seen Infinity War yet, so we don't know if Thanos is going to be a good or bad villain. We don't know his motives yet. So, yeah, we don't know that yet. And as far as these movies are concerned, Iron Man 3, it's funny, and I think a lot more of the humor sticks in Iron Man 3 than it does in Thor Ragnarok. And I also feel that none of the attempts at humor takes away from any of the serious dramatic moments. Thank you.
Yep.
Alright, well, that was our debate deciding if Thor Ragnarok or Iron Man 3 was better. Let us know which one was better on our poll out on our Facebook page. What is on your bed?
It's a stink bug.
Okay. I kind of want to keep that in there. I just see a ball of lint crawling.
Yeah, that's a stink bug. I hate those things.
All right. Anyway, where were we going with this?
And just talking about the movies. For the record, it may seem like whenever we're debating this that we truly do hate the other movie. I really didn't hate Iron Man 3. I thought it was a good movie, and really I agree with pretty much all of your points. And you probably agree with the stuff I said about Ragnarok. It's just we have to debate this, but we really do enjoy these movies.
Yeah, I liked Thor Ragnarok. It was a good movie.
Yeah, I definitely agree that Iron Man 3 was like a really good movie. Just Ragnarok was better. But so yeah, you all vote on Facebook. I also have, this is Adam speaking in case you couldn't tell by the voice, that I also have a new channel released, and I have my first video up. It's called Caballero Life. We'll have a link for that in the description to my channel in the first video explaining what the channel is about. But if you don't want to check out the comments, then I have a page on Facebook, and that is Caballero Life, and that's Caballero Life.
That's Spanish.
It is, and I'll explain why in my explanation video that is on my channel. So in the meantime,
wait, hold on. Follow me on Twitter at Mr. Brady Jones.
So in the meantime, like this video, comment what you'd like to comment what your opinion of the debate was, subscribe to the channel, recommend this show to your family, friends, and even your enemies. And until next time,
it's your boy Brady.
And you're the boy Adam.
Adios.
Amigos.